Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be checking out the whole Yeeps Christmas TechWeb. Now, we currently have 2 rows, half a row, and 1 other single row, and I'm going to be checking out all the items, all the blocks, all the cosmetics, and all the gadgets on the TechWeb so far. Over here on the TechWeb, we can see starting at the top, we have the first holiday piece of the TechWeb, which, just like the Halloween TechWeb, will lead down eventually to make a whole outfit. And we will show this whole outfit later in the video. Starting off with our first creative block, we have the Elf Gnome, which is just a reskin of a gnome, except now he's festive. Here, we have a normal gnome, exactly the same, except he has pointy shoes, and he also has a little pom-pom on the top, and when you color it, it changes all the red, where if you color this guy, it just changes the top. Next, we have the plain ornament, which is just like any of your ordinary Christmas ornaments, and when you paint it, it paints the whole thing. Here, we have our second gnome variant, which is the Santa gnome, exactly like the normal gnome, except he has a pom-pom on it, and when you color it, it colors all the red bits, and when you color this guy, it only changes his hat. Onto our first Christmas gadget of the TechWeb, we have the coal item, which is exactly like the red and green candy that we got from Halloween, except it only gives the bad effect. So here, I'm gonna try the red and green candy. Here, I got the bad effect. You can see I turned red, I have spots on my screen, and I'm really slow. Now, once this wears off, I now try the coal. You hear the bad effect, and you get the same type of effect that you do from the red and green candy. Onto our next gadget on the TechWeb, we have the handbell, which is just like any of our other music blocks, except it's portable, and you can just swing it around to make music. Next up here, we have the bell block, which is just like the bell gadget, except it's a block, and you can see that it has a wiring port, so you can make something that just, when maybe you enter a world, it plays a set of sounds. Now here, at the end of the first row, we have our second piece of the holiday cosmetic, which I will check out at the end of the video. Going to the first item of the second row, we have the zigzag ornament, which, just like the first ornament, when you grab a paint and paint it, it paints just the outside, but keeps this middle streak. And like this one, it just paints the whole thing. But as we can see, it has a middle streak, so you can add some difference and some pop to a Christmas tree. Here we have our third gadget of the Christmas TechWeb, which is a letter, and when you pick it up, this is what it looks like on the ground. When you pick it up, it says, "The letter is blank, would you like to write on it?" And it brings up a keyboard, so I'm just going to put :free. Once you do it, successfully wrote letter. Now if I pick it up, it says "From that one Australian, :free. On to one of the more interesting blocks on the TechWeb. This is the Santa block. Now, you may recognize this block from the Wishlist Workshop map. However, if you don't, it is alright, because this is under the massive tubes where you put your wish list in, and this is what actually plays the ho 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 sound. So if I grab one of the powered blocks and put it in, you can hear that it goes ho ho ho. On to our fourth gadget of the TechWeb, we have the wind-up bomb, and it's really simple. When you let go of the wind-up bomb, it just goes. However, it will only explode once it hits something, so if I send it towards this, it'll prepare to explode. Next up, this actually isn't a gnome reskin, this is a reindeer, so this is an original model that was made for this update, and when you paint it, it does only change the nose here, but that means that you can make Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and you can also have a normal reindeer. Here we have the weirdest gnome reskin that I think we've ever seen in Yeeps, and it is the Snowman Gnome. Now, it's just like any other regular gnome, except here it has a carrot nose, it also has buttons going down, and it also has a scarf. And when you paint it, Oh, I can't paint it red because it's already red. When you paint it, it changes the lines here and it's scarf. Okay, what we got next? Here at the end of the second row, we have the third piece of the Holiday 2024 cosmetic set, which I will check out at the end of the video. On to the next row. To start it off, we have the striped ornament. Now, just like the other two before it, when you paint it, it only changes the red bits around the ornament. The next item is this massive present pillow, which you can place down in play mode because it is just a cotton item. Next up, we have the holiday wreath, which you can put on top of any of these blocks here. Oops. You can put it on top of these blocks here to make a nice little entryway. And the final item that we have so far on the TechWeb is the snowflake, which, yes, is a reskin of the Frisbee gadget. However, this does something much cooler. So, if I just take a little bit of time here and just build up a little wall here, we can see that here with the Frisbee, actually, to make this easier, I might just grab the Frisbee in here, and the snowflake. So here, this is our Frisbee side. When you throw it, it rebounds off of, oh, is it gonna come back? Wow. It came back, but it just rebounds off the wall like you would expect a normal Frisbee to do. However, if I come over here to the snowflake and I throw it at the wall, that was a horrible example. If I throw it at the wall, you can see that it sticks in, and you can also stand on it, meaning that if you throw a couple of them just around maybe a wall or something that you want to scale, you can go up and over the wall with just these, meaning that you don't have to build. You can just throw some snowflakes, which same price as the Frisbee in cotton, they're only 200 cotton. Bonus fact, if you have a bunch of snowflakes on a wall and you take them off, they just stay there, meaning that you can make this really cool display. Alright guys, as promised, it is now the end of the video, and I will be checking out what we have so far of the holiday Christmas bundle. Now, the first item we got, this nice green shirt. Pretty good, you can make a decent combo with just this. The second item, we have these little nice sleeves. You can see that they have a little zigzag design and some crowns almost on the cuff. And the most recent item, these overalls with peppermints and candy canes all stuck to it. And when put all together, it looks like this so far. So, theoretically, we are now just missing a face cosmetic and a hat for this outfit before the end of the Christmas update. Well guys, that is all for this week's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in next week's video.